Okay, we have Paul McVeigh here. How are you doing, Paul?
Very well.
You watched the semi-final yesterday. Obviously, 8 defeats in a row now for Spurs. What do you think went wrong for Spurs yesterday?
What went wrong? Mourinho's very good at winning semis to get into finals. Spurs are the opposite, unfortunately. But they did well. They looked like they were the better team first half, and yeah, got it. They didn't make it through.
Being a player who came through the Spurs academy, obviously, do you kind of see the Spurs team as it is at the moment? Do you kind of get excited when you see the Spurs team?
Absolutely. It's probably the most enjoyable team that you watch in the Premier League these days. Obviously, Man City are brilliant, but Spurs are right up there with them. They're so good. In fact, in the last couple of years, before Guardiola really got Man City firing on all cylinders, Spurs were the best team, I thought, by far, even though they didn't win the league. How
do you look back on your time at Spurs? Obviously, you were there for a few years, but didn't make too many appearances. Would you have liked to have stayed a bit longer, do you think?
Well, you know, my 1 goal in 3 game ratio.
It's 1 in 3, that's not too bad. That's not bad.
It's better than Jermain Defoe, although I think he might have scored 100 goals in his 300 appearances.
But you're up there on the ratios.
No. So it was great times. You know, I was so lucky to play with, you know, all of the absolute top players that are around Spurs in the kind of late 90s before I left in 2000. But you know, my first day in 1994 was with Jurgen Klinsmann, because the first team hadn't come back training yet. I'm just off a boat from Ireland training with a World Cup winner. So that just says it all, just how good it was.
And obviously you met Spurs legend Gary Doherty back at Norwich, didn't you, in 2004?
He is a Spurs legend, and a Norwich legend, and an Ireland legend. Nah, Gary Doc's brilliant, because I think he's a bit of a cult figure now, isn't he? Spurs,
yeah, of course, the Ginger Pele.
Ginger Pele, everybody loves him, and he's such a great lad, and yeah, I'm just gutted he's not playing our game today.
Who would you say is the best player you've ever played with?
I would say David Howells.
David Howells?
David standing there, and Justin Edinburgh, probably those 2 players are probably the best who I've ever seen come through the door at Spurs.
Amazing. Brilliant. And the worst?
Justin. Just see my previous answer.
Alright, cheers for joining us, Paul.
Okay,
cheers, thanks a lot.
Okay, man. Thank you.